well, at this rate, a couple of hours at the most.
Look, Colonel, you've got to do something. We can't just stand here waiting, can we?
Oh, Mr. Choi.
So, because I'm a sucker who will buy anything with Patrick Troughton's face on it, yes, I did buy the Web of Fear Special Edition DVD. And the most I can say is, at least I got to rewatch my third favourite story, The Web of Fear, again. Sorry, my brother's just driving his car away. Okay, but for real, I didn't consider this a wasted rewatch, because in terms of the story itself, it's still fantastic, and I even picked up on more nuances which I'd never even appreciated before, such as Captain Knight as a character, and even some of the more paternal moments between the Doctor and Victoria. And, you know, the whodunit structure of the story, it still holds up, it's still fantastic. But I know what you want to hear me talk about. All my greatest fears in the Animations Part 2 video were sadly confirmed. I don't know about this one, guys, but combining realistic human actor animation with a cel-shaded art aesthetic sure is jarring if you ask me. But the rest of the body just looks pretty sloppily done. They just look awkward and not right. They haven't really captured the atmosphere that well if you ask me. The animation is abhorrent. I don't know what to say. It's hard to wrap my brain around this. And as I said in that video, mo-capping the animation and doing 3D cel-shaded art style are not inherently bad techniques on their own merits. Both of them can be done well, and they could probably both be done well together. But this ain't it. This really isn't it. All of the characters look like aliens. They have such freakishly wrong proportions. Like, the bridge of the second Doctor's nose extends like so far out, it's ridiculous. Other characters like Anne Travers, Victoria, even Jamie's neck. Jamie seems to be allergic to a neck in this animation. It's like he has this it looks ridiculous. And the Yeti themselves, god, they look pathetic in this. Full disclosure, I did watch the black and white version because I always watch the black and white version. I don't really like watching the animations in color. I prefer that authentic 60s look. But even black and white didn't really save this one. It was distracting. But because I watched it as part of the whole Web of Fear story, it was very quickly forgotten about. Like, I had already kind of forgotten about watching it halfway through episode 4 because I was getting invested in the story. I was like, haha, okay, that animation kind of sucked. Anyway, on to the incredible storytelling. So, like, as for whether or not it gets the job done for being supplementary visuals, I guess so long as you like movement on screen, sure. But, like, no. As an animation student, I know that sounds pretentious, like, I studied animation, so I know best. Even some of my friends who are not experts in animation, they are like, this looks absolutely dire. And I'm forced to agree with them. It looks atrocious. Full disclosure, yes, I do think it is the worst missing episode animation. It's ugly. Ugly as hell. But I am not as pessimistic about it as most other people are. Like, I know some other people are going to be like, oh god, this is the future of missing episode animations, we're screwed. I don't think it's going to be like that, because some people think, oh, they won't care about reviews, they'll just see that it's an Amazon bestseller, take our money and just continue spreading mediocrity across future missing stories. I don't entirely know about that, because they didn't need to redo Power of the Daleks. Power of the Daleks was a commercial success, even despite some of the criticisms people gave towards the animation, and yet they still saw fit to go back to it and iron over some of the more dodgy aspects of it. So with that in mind, I think, or at least I hope, that they will listen to feedback with this one and either not do this technique again, or only do it again when they have severely just overhauled the process to be somewhat good. I would be interested to see them redo this animation, and that would be interesting. Like, if we got a special edition for this special edition, I'd call it the Web of Fear Ultimate Edition. And, you know, I'd hope a certain someone would cough up the actual episode 3 already for that. But yeah, I would like to see this animation redone, because this is not. It kind of bums me out. Season 5 is my favourite season in all of Doctor Who, and yet, in terms of the missing episode animations, it seems to be getting the short straw, because Fury from the Deep animation, while I don't mind it that much, it's obviously not like a mind-blowing one. The Ice Warriors one is pretty infamous, and then there's this, and it's just, it's a shame, really. They do include an episode 3 telesnap, but it's on disc 2, and the surviving episodes are on disc 1. So if you want to avoid the animation to watch the telesnap, you need to change out the discs, and that is a stupid move. So that's why I still have the original Web of Fear disc as part of this special edition. So did I really spend 14 quid to get the same episodes again and an even more lackluster representation of a missing episode? I guess I did, and I can't in good faith recommend this special edition to y'all. Sorry. Wait around for Evil of the Daleks, save your money. I only bought it because, again, I'm a sucker for Patrick Troughton. So, yeah. That this is a shame, but hey ho. Bye.